Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is a show where we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get ready to bring them in. Let me see if my man Mo is in there. Yeah?
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear a word you say. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wait a minute, let me see if it's my phone. You know I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah,
Nope, it's not my phone.
D, what's up? Can you hear me?
Both of y'all.
Can't hear D Jones either.
I can hear. We can hear you. You can't hear us. It's because you're a Knick fan. It's because you're a Knick fan.
That happens.
I know you saying something about New York. I don't know what it is, but that's why I got my hoodie on. Be ready when I run up on you. You see, it's a champion hoodie too. Super Fleece 2.0 cone hoodie. I'm going out, Fred. I'll be back.
I can hear everybody. It's hilarious that Mo can't hear anything.
Yeah, he gonna go back in. White talking to the building too. White, what's happening, bro?
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's get ready to get this show started. Boy, we got a lot to talk about. We got this, obviously this playoff weekend that jumped off. It's interesting. So let me see if he can hear me now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What was that shit you was popping, D Jones? What was you saying?
You don't have to cuss. You don't have to cuss, brother. You don't have to cuss.
You know what?
This is a Christian show, Mo.
Huh?
This is a Christian show.
Yeah, come on now. Watch your mouth.
Let the Patriots lose. Let the Patriots lose their next game. We're gonna talk about see who cussing.
It won't even be a show. They're gonna cancel it.
Matter of fact, let the Knicks beat Detroit tonight with an undermanned team. We're gonna see who cussing.
Well, we already know how it's getting ready to play out. We got a lot to talk about. All right, so let's get ready to get this show jumped off. Let me see where we at. Howie's not here. I wait for him to join the show. Mo,
I just reset the link for him.
Mo, looks like you're gonna be up first. Mo, can you hear us good? Okay, hold on. Let's get you set straight. All right.
I don't know what's going on with your mic, but you're buzzing.
Oh, here's some feedback.
Yeah.
A whole lot of feedback.
Really?
I had no feedback on my end.
Maybe it's yours. That's why you do all that don't cuss stuff.
So you're saying I have feedback?
Yeah, there's
It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah, some kind of buzzing going on.
Okay, well, you guys hold it down. I'm gonna go out and come back in. And we'll put you guys.
All right, let's talk about Frank. Let's talk about Frank like we want to when he's gone.
Yeah, the Celtics. Sorry, white chocolate, but we all hate the Celtics.
All of
part of that regime. So
listen. You know why I would never
lose tonight.
All the bad stuff.
25.
Listen, Jabroni, it doesn't matter if you don't like the Celtics.
Now I can't hear nobody.
You know what? I tell you this much. Even if I was in Boston, I wouldn't
start the whole show
up. Let's see.
I'll be back.
All right. Jones can't hear, so he's leaving.
Test.
I can still hear everybody though.
I can hear everybody. Okay.
I can hear everybody. D Jones, can you hear us?
Hey, what the?
Now he's frozen. He must be at
he left to come. He left. D Jones left to come back in.
Oh, I thought he was at Howie's house.
Is he back? Or is he frozen?
Can you guys hear me?
Looks like he's frozen. All right, I can hear you, Frank.
Yeah, no, he's frozen. Let me take him out. And we put him back in on this side. Dave, can you hear me? You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
Now the feedback is back. The feedback is from D Jones.
No, I can't. Now it's back out.
Okay.
No, I hear you, Frank.
Do you hear me? Okay.
Everybody you hear me, D? Do you hear me?
I hear
The
James.
Detroit Pistons are the worst organization in all of sports.
I can't hear Mo now.
Let's start over. Let's just start over.
Listen, it is great that this is a comedy show because this is beautiful, and the show must go on.
I don't hear Frank and Jay. I don't hear nobody else.
I think the name of this should be Low Budget Productions.
Test. Everybody can hear me?
I hear Frank.
I hear you. Yep, I hear Frank. I can hear you guys.
I hear white chocolate. I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I hear you. I hear you, Mo. I can hear everybody.
I can't hear Mo though.
I don't hear Mo either.
The only person who can hear me is the white guy.
No, I can hear you.
And the light-skinned guy.
Can't.
And sometimes that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, we don't want to Mo anyway.
Oh my goodness. It's definitely a comedy show today, boy. Wow.
Love it. It's live theater, baby. Let's go.
See, I don't feel so bad now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because
It's
we
the
weren't
software.
supposed to do the show today. Maybe that's what it is.
It's the software.
It's got to be.
It gets glitchy from time to time. You know, like do some updates.
It's got to be. And it's probably on their end too. It's probably on the end.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably is. Let's talk about the playoff picture as we wait till Mo come in. Mo's coming in.
Let's talk about the playoffs, baby. You know, we don't need Mo for this discussion. No way.
Yeah, we don't need Mo for the discussion. Let's talk about the playoffs. Oh, there goes Mo. Mo's here. Mo, we gotta talk about the playoffs, Mo. We gotta talk about the playoffs. So,
y'all know I'm somebody's child, right?
I can hear Mo now.
I can.
I can hear him.
All right, so let me ask you guys. Mo, I'm gonna have you go first because I can hear you. I think everybody can hear you perfectly. Yeah, and it looked like these okay, he's there. Mo.
Oh yeah, I see D.
Okay, here we go. Mo, you ready for this? Let's talk about the first game. We got to talk about the playoff picture. The game I want to start off talking about with Ben is Pittsburgh versus Baltimore because that was a game and a half.
Woo.
I'm sure y'all saw it.
Woo!
I wanted to come on this show and ask you all a question about this before I even talk about Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And I want y'all to hear me out. So Mo, I'm gonna ask you first. Do you think Lamar Jackson is going to be the best player to never win a Super Bowl? Or do you see a Super Bowl in his future?
I see a Super Bowl in his future. But if he doesn't get one, yeah, he would probably go down as the best player outside of Dan Marino to have never won a ring. I'm trying to think of somebody who's better than him that never won one.
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly ain't better than Lamar Jackson.
Jim Kelly was cold, man.
He was.
Yeah, he was cold.
He went to four straight Super Bowls.
I was gonna say, how can he?
He went to 4 straight, bro.
He went to 4.
I know. But I'm talking about overall performance of a person, of a player. I'm not talking about a team getting to the Super Bowl. And his team got to the Super Bowl itself. You know what I mean? So I guess the question, maybe I should rephrase the question. The overall, as a singular player, as MVP, 2-time MVP, could have been 3-time MVP, as a personal player, singular player, not team. Will he go down as the best player to never win a Super Bowl? Because I don't see how he gets to the Super Bowl. This was his year, and I don't see how he gets to the Super Bowl. But that's just me. Maybe I'm just talking outside of my neck. Maybe he does get to one. Mo, what's your thought?
Yeah, if he doesn't, you can never say it won't happen because you never know. Teams can change. Look at the Patriots. This time last year, coaches was fired, but y'all screwed up the number 1 pick, and here you guys go with the number 2 seed in the AFC. Mm-hmm. So anything can happen. But if he never wins a ring, the only player better than him that don't got one is Jim Brown.
Oh, okay. I like your answer. And before I move on, what was your thoughts? Your overall takeaways from Baltimore versus Pittsburgh?
I seen the clips, man. It was exciting. You know what I'm saying? I hope that because Pittsburgh lost. No, who won? Wait a minute. Yeah.
Baltimore lost.
I mean, let me say, I'm hoping that if Pittsburgh lose in the playoffs, that's what I meant to say, then hopefully Mike Tomlin will become the coach of the New York Giants because they want him out of it. If he don't win the ring. The fans. I'm talking about the fans, too.
I wish I could hear more, but I can't, but it's cool.
Thank God he can't hear me.
Same double question. First of all, do you think Lamar Jackson will go down as one of the best players to never win a Super Bowl? And give me your thoughts on takeaways on Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Takeaway.
He's definitely gonna go down if he doesn't win as one of the best. I wouldn't say the best. He might be the most athletic, but I don't think he's a better quarterback than Dan Marino, and I don't think he's a better football player than Barry Sanders.
Right.
I think those might be the top 2. You got to throw Calvin Johnson in there too. if he does, he still got opportunity. He get a new coach. You never know what can happen. And then as far as the game, I was watching it. It was like 10-13 in the first half, and I'm like, this is boring. And I cut it off. And then I think Jay texts like, man, this is a great game. So I was like, let me cut this back on. And that fourth quarter was amazing, man. Both them kickers need to be fired.
Both of them.
Day, because I really thought when Pittsburgh kicker missed the extra point that it was a wrap. I'm like, oh, Baltimore about to come out here and win this game. But did y'all see they had a priest before the game?
Yeah.
Holy water on the
Oh my God.
And he kicked field goal and God intervened. That boy went whoop.
Yeah.
And I wish Howie was here. I'm actually was a fan of Aaron Rodgers, the football player, when he played for Green Bay. I think Aaron is a Hall of Famer. So I was Howie was here to hear that.
He probably gonna hear it in the spirit. I'm sure he's gonna hear it. Jay, what's your takeaway for the two questions? You got the double questions. Number one is Lamar Jackson go down as one of the best players to ever never play and never win a Super Bowl, and your takeaways from Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
First, I'm gonna say no because I think he's gonna win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I think he's just far too good to not win one, and sooner or later, man, the pendulum just gotta swing back in your direction. Like the last 2 seasons, if not the last 3 seasons, it was fluky nonsense.
Right.
Like reliable people not doing their job in a really makeable situation. So I trust the Ravens organization to get the ship righted. You know what I'm saying? To bring in the right players to do what needs to be done. I mean, if there's coaches, whatever, I trust them to figure that out for him. And I'm saying this, he's 28 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, this dude got a lot of football in front of him. And the second part, that game was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it was what you would expect from an AFC North slobber knocker. It was physical, and everybody's season was on the line. I mean, like, think about that. If you lost, your season was over. If you won, you kept going. So all the chips are on the table, and to have the Pittsburgh kicker miss that extra point was ridiculous. And then to have the Ravens kicker makes me think he should be investigated because I think he had money on the game.
Don't get white chocolate started. Don't do that, Jay.
Yeah, money on the game, bro.
It's gonna be too late for that, Frank. You'll see.
Don't get white chocolate started. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, what's your takeaway? First of all, Steve, Lamar Jackson, and to you, will he be one of the best players to ever go down to never win a Super Bowl? And what was your takeaway from Pittsburgh Steelers Baltimore Ravens game?
I agree with the fellas. He can win a Super Bowl, but I don't think he'll be the best player on the list. I kind of cheated a little bit during the break here. The best players on that list right now, my top 3 would be Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, and Tony Gonzalez. As far as guys have never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Off the top. Okay, so he'll be on the list. And he may be in the top 5 or 6, whatever. But, his window is going to close, though. And I agree with Jay that they'll do what they need to make the team better because they realize they have an opportunity. So hopefully they can make it happen. And he's got to stay healthy. For as great as he is athletically, I agree with D. Jones. Talent-wise, there's no denying how good he is. But the injuries, he's going to be pushing 30 pretty soon. And it ain't going to be easy to come back from them. So hopefully he'll win one. I would honestly, I'd like to see him against Josh Allen in the AFC Championship game at some point. Not this year though, right? Not. But that's a forget Mahomes. I'm sick of seeing him. But that'd be a great game between those two. I think you're getting 2 top guys, in the future. As far as the second part goes, sorry Frank, I have to do this. I watched the whole damn game. I had a friend of mine text me and say the game was kind of boring until the last 5 minutes. I said, it's designed that way. I keep telling you guys, it's designed so nobody will turn their freaking TV off. Okay. And the WWE called and they want their script writers back because he sends me a text and goes, is the script coming? I said, Mike Tirico just gave you the script. Can Aaron Rodgers come back at 42 years old and make a comeback and blah, blah? Yeah, of course he does. And how did that wide receiver get wide open like that? For what was that, a 40-yard touchdown? He's wide open. Come on.
And then on the other end.
And then on the other end,
so
now listen, here's the kicker. Baltimore gets the ball back. They're going down for the score. They call the timeout. The ref goes over to Harbaugh and says, hey, I know your job is on the line, but New York says they want freaking Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs, so tell the kicker to miss. Harbaugh goes up to the kicker. Sorry, kid. Miss it wide right. Listen, it's one thing to miss the kick close. That dude missed that kick so far wide right.
It wasn't
the
close.
Goalpost and the distance in between. We could have drove a freaking tractor-trailer truck through that distance. I'm sorry. That is a load of horse crap. And I will say this because D. Jones mentioned it. I did not know about the holy water until you guys just said it. Maybe that's part of it, but there ain't no way you shank the kick that bad. I think that, as we know, and as I keep saying, sports books win, we don't.
So hey, I want to make sure you're getting off your sandbox now before you. You done?
Frank, I've been saying this for 17 weeks. It hasn't changed.
Hey, it's funny how none of the Patriots.
Slobber knocker was a way back word.
Listen, let me tell you, you should have put. Listen, when I heard Mike Tirico, you might as well at this point put good old JR and Jerry the King Lawler in the booth. Okay.
It's funny how none of you Patriots fans.
That's a lot of pressure on the rookie.
It's funny how none of you Patriots fans said how Randy Moss still have a ring.
Oh, he's on the list. He's on the list. He's on the list.
Funny how he didn't get one though. He had one chance.
Wow, that's right. Damn. Yeah, Randy Moss is definitely at the top of that list.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about that. All right, Mo, let's talk about the next game I want to talk about, man. It's got to be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let's go.
Tennessee Titans. Jacksonville wins 41-7. They solidified their third slot for the AFC. They definitely locked it in. Did Jacksonville show the world, tell the world that they're here to stay? What's your takeaways from that? Because it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It was a runaway. What was your takeaway?
Well, they told the world they hit this year. Yeah. I don't know about here to stay, but they hit this year. They gotta do it again next year. But they hit this year. And they ran through Tennessee like Grant ran through Richmond. I swear to God, they ran through. Boy, they ran through Tennessee like me eating a bowl of ice cream runs right through me. Boy, I swear. Yeah, but we knew this already. We knew how Jacksonville getting down. We know how they doing their thing, and it's they in the playoffs, man. I want to see what happens with these guys. I want to see if they can be knocked down, and if they do, who's going to do it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the playoff picture real soon in a sec. D. Jones, what's your takeaway from the Tennessee Titans Jacksonville Jaguars game?
I mean, again, the Jags didn't play anybody. They should have won. I expected them to win. I can't front and say they're not coached good and they don't have good defense. I expected them to win. I mean, I'm surprised they even let them score. That's what I was surprised about. I thought this defense was supposed to be so great that they give up a touchdown. And so I was a little disappointed in that. It didn't show me anything. I beat the Titans on Madden today. So it wasn't anything new. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think them or the Raiders could be the worst team. So they didn't show me anything. I don't believe in them Jags. About them Jags.
Okay, all right. Let me ask Jay. What was your takeaway, Jay, from the Jags Tennessee Titans game?
It was light work. I knew it was gonna be light work when they came up in there.
Light work while he's doing his nails. You see that? Y'all see that?
It was light work.
We see him.
I mean, it was just light work. Listen, man. I saw the coach tell them to only half stretch because they were gonna need all the muscles. So Tennessee went down, opening drive, scored 7. They started celebrating, and the final score was 41-7. That's all you need to know, right? And what I love about this team, this is 8 wins in a row, by the way. Okay, it's 8 in a row. What I love about this team is everybody keeps disrespecting. Like, they are an underdog against Buffalo, a team that struggled all season long, has a worse record, coming into their home stadium, and Buffalo is favored.
Yeah.
They're gonna use that, man. And I love how they take it. They don't get outside of themselves. They don't. Yeah, I mean, they take it personally, but they just use it to focus, to be more about their work. And unfortunately for me, the game is on Sunday and not Saturday, because I just checked the weather report. It's gonna be 80 degrees on Saturday, but 65 on Sunday. I mean, Buffalo would have died in 80 degrees, bro.
Yeah, maybe, possibly. Steve, what's your takeaway from the Jacksonville Jaguars game before we do this review of the AFC playoff picture?
Well, I, like everybody else, expected them to cakewalk over those guys. Not as bad as they did, but listen, they're a good team. I give them credit. Trevor Lawrence is playing probably his best ball since he's been in Jacksonville. I was watching the game yesterday. My wife, as I have told you guys, is a Jaguars fan. But when it got to be 31-7, I shut it off and put the Houston game on because that game was closer. And she looked up. She was on her phone. She goes, "Where's the Jaguars?" I said, "They're killing them. I'm not watching that. It's not even a game anymore." Mm-hmm. So they mopped the floor with them. And they had a good season. Coach is doing a good job. And that game, Buffalo against Jacksonville, is going to be a good matchup.
Okay, so that brings me to, let's talk about, obviously, the New England Patriots game. The Patriots did the same thing against Miami. Patriots made it a close game for a little bit, and then it wasn't a close game after that. The New England Patriots, they showed who they were too. What was your takeaway of the Patriots Miami game, and basically solidifying what the AFC playoff picture is going to look like? Mo, what's your takeaway?
Well, we knew the Patriots was going to beat up on them, man. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, Patriots look good going into the playoffs. The boy Drake, Drake Cake's there. You know what I'm saying? He's staying cool, calm in the pocket. I just want to see how he performs in the playoffs, when things get amped up a little bit. But right now, they're looking good. But, I think JD said it a few weeks ago. They are a young team who don't have that much playoff experience. They got some people, but majority of their key players are young. So we're going to see how they handle that.
Okay. That's a good way to respond. Steve Jones, what's your takeaway?
Okay, now I can't hear Frank, but I'm assuming you're asking. I can
hear D Jones now.
I'm okay.
He's asking what your takeaway is for the Patriots against Miami.
I'm gonna do my take then.
I can't hear D Jones. I can hear him at first.
Yeah, I left and came back to hear Mo, but I'm gonna come back out anyway. The Patriots are what we thought they were. It was a great game. They're getting better and better and better. I'm gonna leave and come back, and maybe y'all can come back to me so I can say my last part so Jay can hear it. So
we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear your last part. We don't give
a Howie Bell, what's happening, bro? How you doing?
What's up, good brothers? What's happening?
Howie, we are now on the Patriots game, talking about Patriots versus Miami. Tell everybody out there what your thoughts was, the takeaway on that, man.
I mean, it was what it was. Didn't mean a damn thing. Just like the Lions against the Bears. Didn't mean shit. Not a damn thing. So I'm ready. Hey, it's time to move on now. It's playoff time. Let's go.
I like that answer. Jay, what's your takeaway from the New England Patriots game?
Man, I don't give a piss about the Patriots. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? But I'll say this. I would be concerned because they were playing with their food early. And they get in the playoffs and they play with their food the way they play with their food in Miami. They gonna be down about 3 touchdowns in the first half, and it's gonna be hard to dig out that hole.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that answer. Because I was concerned myself. And Steve, you get the final word on the Patriots game. What's your takeaway?
Frank, what's my name on Boston Straight Shooters?
Negative Ned.
Negative Ned was in rare form in the first half. I was pissed off at them.
Yep.
They're lucky they turned it around because otherwise the soapbox would have been pretty big. Mm-hmm. But I give them credit. They're learning from their mistakes. They're getting better. And, let's keep it rolling.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I think Jay said that the Jags won their last 8 games in a row. Was that right?
Yep.
I just want to add that the Patriots won their last like 14 out of 15 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we keep it at that. We can keep it at that.
In a trash division, though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to even address that, D. Don't act like you didn't hear it.
Listen, the Rams played bums. The Bills played the same bums. Nobody can say that about them, but it's okay.
Yeah,
we had to play the NFC West.
It doesn't matter. It's the playoffs now. You worry about Josh, and since it's trash,
I ain't worried about Josh.
We
ain't worried about Josh right now.
Worry about Josh.
That's funny. That's funny you said that, because now let's bring up Howie Bell. Howie Bell's back. Howie, we got to look at the playoff picture, because after Denver won yesterday, which nobody really cared about, because Denver game, we really figured that Denver was going to beat the Chargers anyway. The playoff picture now, you got Buffalo playing the Jaguars right now, this wild card weekend right now. So let's jump in and talk about that as we look at the rest of the AFC playoff side. For the wild card weekend, Buffalo is literally the favorite to go into Jacksonville and play Jacksonville. How you see that? What's your thought process, Howie?
Honestly, I think Jacksonville going to beat them by a couple touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe that. See, I'm starting to believe white chocolate more and more we do this show. Every time, this shit is getting rigged now. I'm trying not to believe this shit. Well, I'll tell you this though. I just think it's set up for Jacksonville to make a long run. They're gonna pop the Bills. The Bills haven't really been consistent all season in anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I got Jaguars coming out of the AFC. So there's that. But I'm gonna say this though. I don't see the Bills really putting up too much of a fuss. I don't see that game even going to making it to the end of the fourth quarter like that. I think Jaguars gonna pop them by a couple touchdowns.
All right, very interesting. Mo, what's your take on this Bills versus Jaguars game? It's opening week, AFC playoff picture weekend.
I think it's going to go down to the last quarter, to the last minute of the game. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I see Jacksonville pulling it out. I don't see it being a blowout. I just see it be whoever makes the first mistake. That's what I see. Yeah.
Okay, D Jones, how are you looking at Jacksonville playing Buffalo, and Jacksonville at home and Buffalo's favorite?
This is what I think. Okay, what do we call Cooper Flag of the NBA? Like the Great White Hope, right?
Yeah.
The Larry Bird.
The NFL love Josh Allen. You think they about to let him lose right now? Y'all say it's scripted. Yeah, it's scripted. Josh Allen about to win by about 21 and have 800 rushing yards and four rushing touchdowns because it's scripted. Y'all keep saying it's scripted. They about to let Josh Allen lose now? No.
I got $16 to say you wrong.
I'll take it.
I don't see Josh Allen. They won't have no player, no stars who they like to go into moving forward either. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see it. I'm going by the script.
All right, Jay. True.
Sometimes, yeah. But let's leave it, Jay. Jay, we know you got the Jacksonville. Tell us how you think it's going to play out.
I mean, that's what I think. I mean, like the Bills' defense has struggled all year long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jacksonville has been a monster in the run game.
Yeah.
Stopping the run. And that the Bills have no wide receiver that scares anybody. So they're going to load up on the run. They're going to get after Josh Allen. And the Bills are like 28th or 29th in stopping the run. So they got ETN. They got the rookie. Trevor uses his legs. Man, Jaguars by 17, bro. I'm telling you.
Right. I agree. Yeah.
Okay. White chocolate, talk to me.
Remember I said this. It's the playoffs. There will be no blowouts. Every game will be close, especially the late games. Nobody is going to tune in when it's 31-7. That said, I think the Jacksonville-Buffalo game could be down to who has the ball last. Both guys are gunslingers. Buffalo's defense, to Jay's point, it has not been as good as usual. There's some chinks in the armor there, and their weapons aren't as good on offense. They've struggled at times. So I expect it to be a close game. And I kind of agree with D. Jones. They're not going to let Josh Allen lose because same argument I said about Aaron Rodgers. They want superstars in the Trevor Lawrence is not a face for them. Josh Allen is, and Josh Allen's opportunity is now without Patrick Mahomes in his way.
But they do have Aaron Rodgers to lean back on, though. The great white hope.
Okay, so let me say this. Before we forget, move on. Pittsburgh won, they're in, but Denver's sitting in and waiting to play the lowest seed available, and as they move on. So with that being said, the other AFC team to talk about, other AFC game to talk about, is the Chargers are coming into New England, and they're gonna play New England, and that's a game that everybody's gonna be looking at too, because it's the Sunday night game, prime time 8 o'clock game. Howie Bell, how you see this playing out? Chargers at New England.
I see New England winning that game. I don't see why not. Now, if we go off White Chocolate's philosophy, they're going to lose. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? This is weird. I see New England winning this game, though. I don't see the Chargers coming and making too much noise. The Chargers come to New England and win. We're going to have some questions, man, for everybody. And you're going to have to retire that jersey forever, D. Jones. If they let the Chargers go into New England and win with all the shit talking y'all been doing all year, that would be sad. That shit would be tragic. I would be embarrassed for you. Trust me when I say it. So that ain't going to happen, though. They ain't going to let the Chargers.
All right, he's saying. All right, but where are you at with this? The Chargers coming to New England. I think New England's favorite. I haven't checked the line right now. Where you at with this, Mo?
Yeah, I don't see the Chargers winning this. Chargers, they've been doing too good towards the end of the season. They've been up and down, but they do put off some upsets. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, listen, I'm rooting for them because I'm feeling I don't want to go to work Monday morning hearing this bullshit from all these people. It ain't the teams winning. It's these damn sports fans up here. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of hearing this shit. For real, title town. But after the title, if they ain't got no title, they ain't got no title. Ain't a damn thing to do up here except go to a goddamn game. But
all right, okay, that's his take. D. Jones, you got the floor. Talk to me.
I'm not taking slander from nobody who's fourth place in the division. That's just not what I'm taking, Howie. I'm sorry. I'm not taking. The Vikings had a better record than y'all. I'm not. I don't see us losing. We talk about scripts. We talk about the Great White Hope. You know who up next? They love Drake Mayoff. They love. If we lose, it's gonna be in a championship game. If we lose, it's gonna be in a championship game. They love this white boy.
I think I'm gonna bet you all the way through these. I'm gonna bet you starting today, nigga. I swear to God, I will take your money. You're not gonna give you. You're not giving it back to the casinos. I'm taking that.
Oh, you got the Chargers?
I'm not betting against for the Chargers, but whoever y'all play next, I'm betting. I guarantee you.
He adjusted his bet.
Y'all can't tell me the NFL don't like this boy right here. You can't tell me they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I think they love him.
I think we got a better team. I think we're a little bit healthier. We get some players back. I will give Herbert all the credit in order to play with a broke hand is insane. So he tough as hell, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. And Harbaugh can coach. So I see it being a good game. I think the advantage is the home field. That's what I think right there.
Yeah, it's a different kind of atmosphere. That's for sure when the playoffs start. Jay, talk to me. What's your take on this game?
No hate involved with this. I think the Patriots are probably going to win, but I'm saying that in a guarded fashion. The Chargers won 11 games. They got the talent to pop y'all ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got talent, man. I mean, like that defense, the secondary is good, the D-line is good, the linebackers are good. It's just a matter of they're gonna beat themselves. So I mean, house money says Patriots, man, but I would not be surprised if the more experienced LA Chargers pops the young Patriots.
I would be extremely surprised because I've seen the Chargers play the last 2 games. That would surprise the hell out of me. Steve, talk to me. Tell me what's your takeaway from this game.
Okay, I agree with what Jay said. Chargers have good defense.
Yep,
they're well coached. Herbert has not had the playoff success that people have expected out of him. He's also playing with a busted left hand. And one thing that can't be overlooked is the Chargers came in here last year and spanked the Patriots 40-7 here in Foxborough. And that's been a talking point on sports radio, and some of the players themselves have mentioned that beatdown. So I think there's a little bit of a revenge factor there. I still don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I would say within 7. And I say Drake May gets his second fourth quarter comeback W. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I like that. Look, now we got to jump on over to the NFC side. Howie Bell, you up first. We got to talk about the NFC side because, as we know, the Rams are playing the Panthers because the Panthers ended up squeaking in. I don't know how they did it, but the Rams are coming in, and the Rams have not looked good. The Rams lost yesterday. What's the score?
Rams won yesterday.
Rams.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They spanked who they played yesterday.
But
Eagles lost yesterday.
The Eagles
and
lost.
I think that's how Carolina got in. If I'm not, it could be.
That's exactly how they got in. Howie Bell, how are you looking at the Rams versus the Panthers coming in the NFC? Obviously, weekend right now. That's one of the top games everybody's talking about because everybody's concerned about the Rams, but nobody's talking about just yet. They will by tomorrow. Devontae Adams coming back. Yeah, Devontae Adams will play this weekend. What's your takeaway on this game?
I'm loving it, man. I love this playoffs, baby. This is going to be a good game. All the games are going to be good. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Rams and Matthew Stafford have been primed and ready. I don't see them losing this game at all, though. I don't care what's going on. I don't see them losing. I see the Rams going to the NFC Championship.
Okay. All right. I like your takeaway from that. Let me see what Mo, what you got to say with this, because the Panthers are literally getting ready to play the Rams, and I'm going to put it out here. I don't even think the game's going to be close, in my opinion. I don't see it being close. But, you never know. What's your takeaway, Ms. Mo?
The only reason why I say it won't be close, I don't know, because you know what you're not going to, you don't know what you're going to get with Carolina. Mm-hmm. 1 week, they look like a Super Bowl contender. The next week, they look like the Giants could beat them at any given moment. You don't know what you're going to get from them from week to week. But if the Carolina Panthers show up, that who they are, what they can be, they're going to beat them Rams. But I don't see it happening. Rams are going to take them. White Chocolate say ain't going to be no blowouts. This game's going to be a blowout. They're going to lose by at least 2 touchdowns.
I will say this. If the same Ram team showed up that played the Falcons, was it last week, and lost, they in trouble. But other than that, I don't think that's going to happen come playoff time. I just don't see that. So let me see. D. Jones. Is this a blowout to you, or what are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm with Mo on this. I know White Chocolate said ain't gonna be no blowouts. This is it right here. The Panthers, the Panthers A team can. Who checking Puka? That's what I want to know. Have y'all seen this guy Puka? I think he Hawaiian and hood mixed.
Yeah. He's something. And then Devontae Adams is playing too. I don't see. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
24-14.
Wow, that's still kind of close. That's 10 points. Okay. All right. I give you that. Jay, you got a word on this? How you look at this, man? How you looking at it?
It's gonna be a beatdown, man. Listen, who are the stars on Carolina?
Great point.
You know what I'm saying? So you think they gonna let a no-name team with a petite quarterback beat the dude that's the leading guy to win NFL MVP this year? No.
Great point.
No.
Great point. Okay, White Chocolate, you get the final word on that.
All right. In case you forgot, Carolina actually beat the Rams in Week 13, 31-28. Mm-hmm. So there's that. The Rams put up 37 points yesterday. Typically, when teams put up big points, the next week they struggle a little bit. I kind of think that the Rams are damn good. We've had them in the top 5 for Super Bowl all year long. They look like a well-oiled machine yesterday, and so I wouldn't put it past them to put up another 30 spot. But I don't know. I think it could be within 10. I don't know if they're going to blow them out. We'll see.
Okay. You know what I did, Howie Bell? I overlooked Houston versus Pittsburgh, like everybody. Everybody's overlooking Houston, and some people are overlooking Pittsburgh. I got to jump back to the AFC real fast. Houston is playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh squeaked in yesterday from that game from they played with Baltimore. They squeaked in. Houston has still the best defense in the league. Yeah, and they're trying to get everybody's attention this year. What's your take on the Houston versus Pittsburgh game? What's your takeaway, Howard Bell?
First of all, Pittsburgh is lucky as a homosexual that just ran across a bag full of dildos. And I'll tell you this much. They're the most luckiest ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even supposed to be in this position, bro. So I think the Texans are going to beat and mollywop Pittsburgh, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just think they are. Their defense is too good, and Pittsburgh is too suspect. And so they barely got in this, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see them making no noise, even though they love Aaron Rodgers and all of this. He's done, man.
Mo, I overlooked Houston. I shouldn't have. What's your takeaway from Houston versus Pittsburgh as we looking at it coming in this weekend?
Yeah, Houston Pittsburgh ain't got no chance. They ain't got nothing. Nothing. Ain't nothing coming to them. It's done. It's a wrap. Houston is going to clamp down that defense on them.
Yep.
And Aaron Rodgers is going to look like the old man that he is. He ain't going to be able to take it. He going to get hit. I got 5 sacks on Aaron Rodgers in that football game.
D. Jones, your take.
I will say this. It was great to see one of the best quarterbacks ever play again. I got to watch him whoop the NFC North 35 years. And it was great to see him play again. I don't trust CJ Stroud. He was great his rookie year, and he kind of ain't the same guy. I do think the Texans are going to win, but I think it's going to be a close game because DK Metcalf is going to help Aaron Rodgers a lot. And but that kicker might miss another kick, and then he get rid. That kicker's trash. But I got the Texans by 4.
Okay, Jay.
Listen, the Texans beat the Colts at home 38-30. They gave up 30 points to the Colts backup to their backup quarterback. Right? And the Colts wide receivers was abusing that left side of the field where the Texans' best cornerback wasn't playing, and that that Texans offensive line is suspect as a fishnet condom. Listen, bro, that's why Stroud is struggling this year, man. The O-line is not good, and the one thing Pittsburgh does great is rush the passer. It's rush the QB. So do not be surprised if Tomlin devises a game plan where they make the Texans one-dimensional and they sack CJ Stroud 7-8 times in that game and they come out with the W.
So I'm taking it. You're taking Pittsburgh.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Okay. Steve.
Listen, I was watching that Colts game yesterday, and they probably should have won the game, and their stupid wide receiver, Pierce, got kicked out of the game for bumping the ref after a touchdown was called back. They had him. I don't know what they were doing, but Houston, listen, their defense can be just as nasty as Pittsburgh's as far as rushing the quarterback. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to survive. He's too slow. He's got to get the ball out quick, and he's got to hit DK Metcalf quick, and they have to be able to run the ball. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for them. I like Houston. I'm not sold on Pittsburgh. I know Tomlin has a track record, but a team with the best defense wins championships, and they've won. So listen, I didn't realize until I heard it earlier. Houston started the season 0-3. They won 12 of their last 14 games, including 9 in a row. Yep. And 7 of those games were double-digit wins, and by a lot, like 44-10, 36-12, whatever. We've said this all along too. They're the scariest defense in the league right now.
That brings me back to Howie Bell. Howie Bell. Let's talk about the NFC, man. Let's talk about San Francisco versus Philadelphia. San Francisco is coming in kind of shaky. Philadelphia is super suspect coming into this weekend, bro. Super suspect, and they're coming in out on a loss. What's your take on this game as we approach, the weekend, wild card weekend, Howie Bell?
It's gonna be one of those games, man. This is the grit and the grind and the whole NFL playoff shit right here, man. Philly and San Fran, this is a hot ticket right here. This is a hot game. I'm gonna say Philly's gonna come out on top just because to beat a man, you got to beat the man, and I don't see it being an easy job. San Fran can pull it off. I just don't see it being an easy job. I think Philly edges this one out. This is a good game. This is gonna be one of the best games of the playoffs, first weekend.
Mo, what's your take?
Yeah, I'm with Howard. I think this is going to be a good game, but you know me, I don't want Philly to win. The only thing I hate more than the Patriots is anybody in the NFC East that's not named New York Giants. I'm telling you right now. I'm dead serious. I don't want nothing for Philly. I want them to lose. I can't stand them. They're the worst down there. You know what I'm saying? Buck Steve's cheesesteak, the Roots, Jill Scott, DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince, Gamble and Huff, all of them. The Liberty Bell, I swear to God.
Okay, Mo.
Everybody loves Jilly from Philly.
That's why, but don't slander Jill and Jazzy Jeff. They ain't do nothing to you.
What's the take, DJ?
And Jazzy didn't do nothing to you, okay?
Yeah, fuck New Kids on the Block, too.
Who they play?
We talking about San Fran and Philadelphia. D, where you at?
Philly's offense is trash, man. For some reason, I'm going, and I'm tired of seeing Gilly online dancing. I'm going with the 49ers just because of that. I'm going. I want Philly to lose so he can stop talking about Cam Newton every week and dance. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I hear you with that one. And Jay, what's your look at? Where you at? Who you at?
I see that D Jones making the hating pick. It's like there's no analysis. I'm just gonna hate on this game.
Well, that's what Mo just did.
That is absolutely true. No, I like Philly in this game, man. Because if Trent Williams is not 100%, and he's not, on that offensive line, man, Brock Purdy becomes real average, when he's not like well protected.
He does.
And, and Philly can rush the pass. They can rush the passer now. It's just that trade with Miami. So I like Philly in this game, man. And plus, the Niners are down other players on the defense too. And Philly offense or not, man, AJ Brown is legit. The Slim Reaper is legit, and that tight end is legit. And Saquon Barkley he's due. So I'm taking Philly in this.
Yeah.
Okay, and Steve.
This game to me is going to be the slugfest. This will be the tightest game of the week, in my opinion. Even though Slobberknocker, yeah, perfect. Even though San Fran has a lot of injuries, they played Seattle tough. It's not like they got their doors blown off. They just couldn't move the ball on offense. But both teams are going to struggle on offense. Both teams have good defense. This will be like 13-12, 15-13. This is going to be one of those kind of games. And even though Philly's offense has been trash, like we always say, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And Shanahan's record in the playoffs hasn't been great. So I got to go with Philly here as the champs.
Well,
hey, Chocolate. What team has played the most 15, 12, 16, 14 ugly games all season?
Probably Philly, and they've won.
Probably Philly. And if it's one of those games,
I just saw a news alert. Atlanta Hawks All-Star Trae Young and his agents are working on a trade right now. Trae Young is about to get traded.
Probably trading for that Munchkin.
Yeah. I
That's
tell you,
good.
his head looked like a lollipop that got stuck under the seat for 3 weeks.
Just lean under the couch.
He's about to get traded, and according to Shams, it's going to be a blockbuster trade. He's involved in some blockbuster trade with another team, so it'd be interesting to see where he's at. But that's happening right now. Last
He
game
makes
we're
a
gonna
lot
talk
of
about.
money, so maybe some teams trying to unload some money somewhere.
Last game we're going to talk about right now is we got to talk about the rest of the NFC picture games. We've got to talk about Green Bay versus Chicago, Howie Bell. So, Howie Bell, you up. Green Bay versus Chicago.
Yeah, you know. that may be the only game that I go do a little laundry first while that's going on. Nah, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not impressed with Chicago at all. I saw they came back against Detroit yesterday. Meaningless game though. But Detroit wound up pulling off. I'm not impressed with Green Bay at all. This might be the worst game of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as ratings and all that and excitement, I don't think anybody really outside of Chicago or Green Bay gives a damn about this game.
Okay.
You might be right about that because I don't.
I just don't think, and I'm not trying to be biased or nothing. I just don't think so. I don't think nobody's excited. D. Jones, you shitted on the NFC North, but one of the hardest, divisions in the NFL. And I think Detroit just kind of flubbed the year. We're supposed to be in this playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it just looks kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, Green Bay this year with that. Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Mo, what's your take?
Yeah, I think but this is a divisional game again. Not a division, but these are 2 divisional opponents. So I think this game might be a pretty good game because they know each other well, and this is what their 3rd time playing each other this year.
Yep.
Man, and I don't know what the record is between the 2. Did they split 1-1?
They split.
Yeah,
they split.
Yeah, this is honestly, this is gonna probably be one of the slugfests. It's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna come down to who got the ball the last minute. Is Michael Parsons playing? Because Michael Parsons,
no, he's out.
No, he's done.
No,
so
ACL.
I think this is it for Green Bay. This is their last hurrah. They're gonna go out. They have all the cheese they can eat, and that's it. They're done.
All right, D. Jones, where are you at with the Bears versus the Packers?
And I didn't really shit on the NFC North. I just said that y'all's worse than the Vikings, and the Vikings are trash.
So you said that. No, you said. No, I'm gonna quote you right. Well, let's may I rebut? That's all I want to do. I want to rebut. Let me rebut. So the Patriots, if that's the case, been super doo-doo juice as Jay would say, because y'all just got to the plateau you're at right now. So y'all been losing too. So let's start there.
Yeah.
All right. So it happens to everybody. So, but you said that Aaron Rodgers shitted on everybody in the NFC North. So you're basically saying Aaron Rodgers the man and blah blah blah. That's what you said. You didn't say none of that other shit you're talking about. And nobody cares about MAGA hat wearing Aaron Rodgers but you. But I get it. I understand. But here's the thing: the NFC North, as good as it is, that makes that Chicago Green Bay game is still going to be trash because the real team that runs that division is not in it because of a lot of bullshit. We can talk about politics and games and what happened and all that and missed calls and everything like that. 2 games we got shitted on, recognized by the NFL, by the way.
All right, Howard,
so
let me let everybody else get their turn.
So I'm just saying. So don't do that. Because if y'all lose to the Chargers, nigga, I got a letter I'm gonna write.
That's cool. I don't care about this game like everybody else, but I think this might be the best game of the weekend because I don't trust the quarterback.
Jordan Love.
No, I've been saying that since the season started.
Right.
I do like what Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson is doing. I think it's going to be a close game. The 3rd game is going to be the hardest one. Yes, I did say Aaron Rodgers was whooping y'all ass because he did, and y'all won a division 2 times in the last 45 years. So there's that, and I'm going with Chicago by 3.
Okay, Jay, what's your take?
It's definitely going to be, I think, the most competitive game. Guaranteed competitive game because they've already played twice already. They play each other 2 times every year, year in and year out. Their rosters are built to beat one another. So I think it's going to come down, I think, to who makes the least mistakes. And
I agree with that part. Yeah.
And you got 2 quarterbacks that make a lot of mistakes. So, who's going to blow it? Is Caleb going to blow it, or is Jordan Love going to blow it? That's going to be the deciding factor in the game. I think.
Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes wins that game. Easy.
Yep.
Easy. Steve, you get the final word on this, and then we got to talk about something else real fast. Go ahead, Steve.
I agree. This is probably the least interesting game out of them all. But I like Chicago because I think the coach on the other side is a dope. He's going to cost them the game somehow. He makes some questionable coaching decisions and clock management issues. They're the ones that kind of puke on themselves. And I like the way the direction the Bears are going, and they're at home, so I'm going to give them the edge.
Okay. Before I move on, let me just say this real fast. Each and every one of you all, nobody's talking about Seattle. Seattle got the number 1 seed. Nobody's talking about them. They went into the weekend with a great W. Seattle looks really, really good. The crazy part about it is that a lot of the analysts guys are talking about that they're probably the best team, headed into the playoffs. We shall see. Now, today's Bloody Monday. There was a lot of people who lost their job today. I wanted to just touch on one thing before we moved in. I'm going to go over tomorrow who got fired and everything else. We're going to do that tomorrow. But I'm going to ask each and every one of you all a question. And Howie, you up first because I heard this several times today. So, Howie, does Brian Flores go to the Oakland Raiders? That's being speculated right now because everybody's saying that because Pete Carroll got fired today. Does Brian Flores land over there? And, let me say this one thing else, Howie. Word came out today, too, that Tom Brady reportedly is going to take on a bigger role with the Raiders and is probably looking at handling more of the GM decisions as they move forward, according to NFL Network. So what's your take on this, Howard? And you know about their relationship, obviously, from the Patriots.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was getting ready to say that may be a perfect fit, for Flores. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at it, man. The Raiders ain't got nothing to lose anyway. You know what I'm saying? They only got, only looking up from here on out. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like what's going on. I like the get them back together, see what's going on. I'm a fan of the Raiders. I actually like the team. I think that they'll do something. You know what I mean? I think they'll do something. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so Mo, that means it's up to you. Do you think the Tom Brady situation, that being involved with one of the minority owners taking more hands on, do you think he takes that chance on Brian Flores? You think he steps out the guidelines and puts Brian Flores as the Raiders coach?
Wasn't they saying that with the Patriots coach last year before he became the Patriots coach that he may go to? I don't think those past relationships mean too much these days. But if it does, then yeah, they'll pick him. But I mean, Brian Flores, wherever he lands, he's going to turn somebody around and make him a better team. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be happy to get him. Too bad the Giants don't hire black coaches.
Okay. D. Jones, what's your take on Brian Flores going to the Raiders with Tom Brady there taking on more of a bigger role?
I think it'll be dope to see the Raiders franchise get back to playing competitive football. And if he's the answer, do it. Like, give him a try. Let's see what happens. I know the defense is going to be bananas, and just to see Raiders play tough football would be dope for the NFL.
It would be. Raiders being back, it would be definitely interesting. What's your take on this, Jay?
So are you talking about the same Brian Flores who named Tom Brady in his lawsuit for hanging out with Stephen Ross, the owner of the Dolphins?
Yep.
For abusing the tank?
Same one.
No. He what? He dry snitched on Brady, dog. Come on.
Yeah.
So you think he gonna hire the dude Patriot or not, bro? He dry snitched on Tom. Tom was on the boat, when Ross told him to lose them games. So Tom said, "Hey, dog, you got my name on the government lips, bro. So no, he ain't never gonna hire him. But as to him being a GM, he smelled like Michael Jordan cologne to me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Listen, a great player does not mean great GM. And Michael Jordan has proven that over and over and over and over again. You don't get to skip steps. He ain't been a scout. He ain't been an evaluator. He ain't done none of that. And they going to give him the responsibility of doing that? Hell no, bro.
Steve, what's your take?
Listen, I think he, as we've mentioned on here before, he definitely deserves a second shot to be a head coach. I think it'll be a good fit for them. And being a defensive mind, if you want to keep a guy like Max Crosby happy, that's the kind of guy you hire to turn defense loose. And listen, I think he deserves another shot. Whether it happens or not, Jay's probably on to something. But if it was me, I would hire him.
Okay, now for the record, I want to say this: if Brian Flores is out there and I'm in Atlanta, I hire Brian Flores. That's what I think he's probably be his best, shot landing, his best landing spot.
Man, anybody that need a coach should hire Brian Flores. Anybody.
Right.
Exactly.
Right, but I only say Atlanta because Atlanta got dogs on the defense right now. Everybody knows they got some boys out there. They look really, really good right now. They need a coach badly. They did a great coach badly. And I'm not even mad at the coach. Like, I thought the coach that they had wasn't that bad. They need a coach. They need a QB. They need an offensive coordinator. But, Brian Flores would be perfect for Atlanta to me. And the second best landing spot to me would probably be Cleveland Browns, because I think Cleveland needs to turn around too. But we shall see.
Imagine Brian Flores coaching that New York Giants defense.
No.
That's what makes the most sense, because he's from Brooklyn, but they don't hire black coaches.
They don't hire black coaches. But imagine Brian Flores with a Duke Carter in his hands.
Listen, I would think that is the best spot. Obviously, with the new running back y'all got, the new QB y'all got, obviously the defense you go. Yeah, but again, I didn't even consider it because, again, the Giants don't hire black coaches, so it ain't gonna happen. So let's get back to reality, come back down, and let's figure out where his best landing spot really gonna be. We're gonna talk about tomorrow. That's the end of the show. We're gonna talk about tomorrow, the rest of Black Monday, because according to what I'm seeing, I don't know, it looked like somebody else got fired, but I couldn't read it because we're still on the show. We'll see. We'll figure it all out. A couple of firings happened. We're gonna talk about the rest of this playoff picture. We're definitely gonna talk about who's gonna bet with who. All of that. Howie Bell, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro, on all your socials.
Howie Bizzell, HOWIEBIZZELL, and all my people in the Georgia area. I'm in Columbus, Georgia, with Doodoo Brown.
All right.
Georgia with Doodoo Brown Wednesday, and Thursday I'm with Fredo Davis in Conyers, Georgia. Holla at your brother.
There it is, and of course, Mo, you up next, bro. Tell everybody out there they can
follow me. MOE_comic on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook. And this Saturday, I'm going to be at the Boston City Winery with the Best of the Boston Comedy Festival.
And D. Jones.
Tonight, I'll be at Little Caesars Arena rooting for the Pistons as we whoop the Knicks' ass. And tomorrow, Mo going to lose a bet tonight. So he going to have to.
I can't wait to create your AI image of you with that damn Nick. I'm gonna make it worse than
Jay. Go to Jay.
If it's worse than mine, dog, your shit gonna be terrible.
Oh, I'm go New York, go.
Oh my God! Hey, you can follow me at JD Hayes over at Fanbase. And I got a question, Frank. Why didn't we discuss the Jets and the Giants in the playoffs?
That's fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Hey, let me help you and answer that, because the Giants are so stupid that the last 2 years they won their last 2 games both years and cost themselves the #1 pick. That's why.
And they kept the GM.
That too.
Yeah.
I thought we were ending the show. This shit is unnecessary.
I'm trying to. Guys are still talking. Trying to. Steve.
All right. Frank, follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk about some of this NBA. We're definitely going to see what's going to happen with this Trae Young situation, because by the time we come on tomorrow, he probably will be traded. So we're going to talk about that. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Knicks and Pistons game and a couple of other things. We got to talk about the OKC loss to Phoenix. We got to talk about a couple of things. We'll dive into that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all.
What you need, yeah.